ॐ हरिः ॐ सुमुखश्च एकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लम्बोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नराजो विनायकः धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षः फालचन्द्रो गजाननः वक्रतुण्डः शूर्पकर्णो हेरम्बः स्कन्दपूर्वजः शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये यस्य द्विरदवक्त्राद्याः पारिषद्याः परस्तथं विघ्नं निघ्नन्ति सततं विश्वक्सेनं तमाश्रये गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय कृष्णाय अक्लिष्टकारिणे नमो वेदान्तवेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे कृष्णद्वैपायनं व्यासं सर्वभूतहिते रतं वेदाब्जभास्करं वन्दे समाधिनिलयं मुनिं जन्माद्यस्य यतः अन्वयात् इतरतश्च अर्थेषु अभिघ्नः स्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदायः आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत् सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि धर्मः प्रोचितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सताम् वेद्यं वास्तवम् अत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनम् श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्यो हृदि अवरुध्यतेः अत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषिभिः तत्क्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखात् अमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिकाः भुवि भावुकाः यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरह कातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरोभिनेतुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि यः स्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितीर्षतां तमोन्धम संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्. Now with Bhagavan's Anugraham, let us continue from where we left off yesterday. We came up to slokam number 26 in Adhyayam 8, Skandam number 4. So the last slokam was Narada has now heard about what happened. In 25, Narada tat upakarnya jnatva tasya chikeshatam. He was coming to know about this. He understood, he learned about Dhruva's desire. Then with his sacred hands, he blessed him, touched him on his head, and then he told him. And then what he spoke is what we're going to cover today. The slokam 25, Sprishtva Murjagagnena Panina Praha Ismitaha. With wonderstruck, he started speaking. He was thinking, oh, Tejaha Kshatriyana Manabhangam Amrushyakam Bhalopyayam Hruda Dhathe Yat Samatuhu Asatvachaha. So the Kshatriyas cannot withstand humiliation, derision, shame. We are all brought up in our culture. Manam is very important for us, isn't it? Dignity. When shame is something that we don't want. We don't want to lead a shameful life. Correct? We don't want to do shameful acts. This is the way we have been brought. This is all part of dharma, especially for Kshatriyas. The Tejaha, their courage and viryam and power. Manabhangam, Amrushatam. Manabhangam, the avamanam, the humiliation he experienced. The Amrushatam, he could not withstand it. This amazing stages of the Kshatriyas, the power of Kshatriyas. And this boy is only a very young boy, but he's carrying in his mind the cruel words spoken by his stepmother. Number 27. Narada uvacha nadunapyavamanam te sammanam vapi putraka lakshayamaha kumarasya saktasya kridhanadishu. Narada uvacha nadunapyavamanam te sammanam vapi putraka lakshayamaha kumarasya saktasya kridhanadishu. Simple words, padangal. Narada uvacha na adhuna api avamanam te sammanam va api putraka lakshayamaha kumarasya saktasya kridana adishu. Narada said, slokam number 27, putraka is child, adhuna api, now, even now, okay, adhuna api, now, kridana adishu saktasya. Kridanam means to play. Kridana adishu, playful, and all the other things that children do. Saktasya, attached to that. Okay? That is what kids are, all children are involved in, only in playthings. So Kridana adishu saktasya, play and playful activities being attached to that. That is what to be involved in that. Kumarasya, the small boy that you are, te to you, avamanam sammanam va api. Avamanam or sammanam, it could be humiliation, it could be praise, it could be derision, all these. Na lakshayamaha. Na, that means to you, avamanam and sammanam are not known, or not understood, or not really experienced, because you're involved in playful things. You're a small boy. Na adhunapi avamanam te sammanam vapi putraka lakshayamaha kumarasya saktasya kridhanadishu. Slokam number 28. Vikalpe vidyamanepi na hyasantosha hetavaha pumso. Slokam 28 will begin. Pumso moha mrute bhinna yalloke nija karma bihi. Vikalpe vidyamanepi na hyasantosha hetavaha pumso moha mrute bhinna yalloke nija karma bhihi. Vikalpaha vidyamanaha api na hi asantosha hetavaha. Pumsaha moham rute bhinna yat loke nija karma bihi. Vikalpaha or vikalpe vidyamane api, vikalpaha vidyamanaha api na hi asantosha hetavaha pumsaha moham rute bhinna yat loke nija karma bihi. Pumsam, for human beings. Vikalpe vidyamane api, vikalpaha vidyamanaha api, both manam and avamanam, both praise and humiliation, derision and praise. Okay, both are the differences are there for human beings. Okay, vidyamane api, that difference, moham rute, it is nothing but ignorance. And this differentiation they cause, the human beings think this is praise, this is derision, this is humiliation, this is appreciation, all those things, the differences that people create, the differences they have, that differences are nothing but ignorance. But the differences created by them, moham rute asantosha hetavaha, they are the causes, the reasons for their sufferings, lack of happiness. Bhinnaha na, there is nothing else that gives them misery. It is their own differentiation due to ignorance of humiliation and appreciation, derision and praise. It's a differentiation that they themselves make due to their ignorance, which causes misery, sufferings, unhappiness, and all that. Bhinnaha na, there is nothing else. Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labhau jaya jayau tato yuddhaya yujjasva naivam papam avapsyasi. Very important slokam, dear brothers and sisters. Bhagavad Gita, Adhyayam 2, Sankhya Yogam, slokam number 38. Please, if you have not done it, and read it, make it your own slokam. Important. Sukha dukkhe same krutva. Sukham, dukkham, all these treating them as one, no difference. Labham, alabham, gain and loss, one, no differences. Labham, alabham. Then jaya, jayau, jaya, ajaya, both victory and defeat. Like that, there's no differentiation, don't differentiate, both are the same. Keep developing this same krutva, developing this attitude, tato yuddhaya tataha, then after that, yuddhaya yujjasva, engage in the battle of life. When you do like this, na evam papam avapsyasi, papam evam na avapsyasi, for you, for these people, this way, in this way, there is no sin that happens. Okay? This is the teaching. Now, how to do it is what Bhagavad Gita teaches from Slokam 39 onwards. Okay? Now, so that same thing he says, due to your moham rite, due to your ignorance only, you create these differences and suffer. Bhinnaha, na, there is no other reason. Why? How do you say that, Swami? He immediately replies, Yat loke nija karma bihi. Yet, because loke, in this world, nija karma bihi, people suffer only from their own karma. Karma means the action and the reaction that follows that. So this is very important. If I suffer today, it's because as a result of something that I did earlier. My thoughts, my words, and my actions. This is the inviolable truth in this world. So, because of one's own action only, one either suffers or enjoys happiness or enjoys misery and enjoys praise or enjoys humiliation, whatever it may be. It's all because of one's own actions. This is the fact. That's what he teaches in this. Vikalpe vidyamanepi na hyasantosha hetavaha pumso mohamrute bhinnaha yalloke nija karma bihi yallabase nija karmo pakam vittam. Okay, that as Sankara Bhagavad teaches in Bhajagovindam. Yallabase nija karmopatam vittam tena vinodaya chittam. Yallabase nija karmopatam vittam yat labase nija karmaha upatam vittam. What happens as a result of one's own actions, what is attained, yat labase, whatever has been attained with one's own actions, tena vinodaya chittam. Tena chittam, the thoughts, the attitude from that develop happiness and contentment. Understand that. So same truth is being taught there also. Slokam number 29. Paritushyet tastat tavanmatrena purushah devopasaditam yavat Viksheswaragatim buddha Paritushyet tatastat tavanmatrena purushah devopasaditam yavat Viksheswaragatim buddha. So, whatever has happened is a result of my own actions and words and thought. So what do I do now? Okay, what do I do now? Past is past, but my charge is what should I do at this moment in our life? Whatever has happened has happened. Whatever is going to come, that also is going to come. It's a result of my own actions. So neither one is in my control. Past is past. No point, nothing can be done to change it. Future is uncertain. No point in worrying about it. I focus on the present. That is what he says. Tataha, therefore, okay, the padangal. Paritushyet, tataha, tata, tavat matrena purushaha, daiva upasaditam, okay, daiva upasaditam, yavat vikshya isvaragatim buddha. Tataha, therefore, Tataha means sometimes after that, therefore, Tata, my dear child, Buddha Purushaha, the wise man, what does he do? Because he knows it's all Nija Karma Bihi, Yal Labase Nija Karma Bihi, whatever happens. So what does he do? Buddha Purushaha, Isvara Gatim Vikshya, all these are due to the operating principle set by Bhagavan. The nature, remember the modus operandi, inviolable law. Any action I do has to have a reaction. There's nothing I can do to escape that unless Bhagavan himself destroys all that. So going forward, what should I do? That is what the slokam is very important. Samadukke, Sukhadukke Samekritva, okay? Naivam papam avapsnifi. That means in this manner, you will not incur any sin. There is no karma. There is no karma bandham if I do it that way. So Buddha Purushaha, the wise man, Isvara Gatim Vikshya, the understanding, number one, with buddhi, with intellect, and going beyond that, and knowing, putting full faith with Shraddha, Isvara Gatim. Gatim, the only pathway is to Isvara, which means Isvara Gatim is the path of love. Okay? To surrender to Bhagavan. And understanding and focusing his mind in that way, Yavat Daiva Upasaditam. Yavat, whatever, Daiva Upasaditam with Bhagavan's grace. Tavat matrena, tavat, only with that, paritushyet, he must be contented. Daiva prasadam, what I get, what I don't get, both are Daiva prasadam. This is the important teaching that all of us would have learned from our grandmothers and mothers and all that in our young life. This is the greatness of our culture. We don't have to read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavad Gita. They're all imbibed, part and parcel of how we think and how we live because of our culture. So without reading all this, our elders have already taught us this. Okay, whatever you get is this prasadam, Bhagavan prasadam. And what is Bhagavan prasadam? It is always given in the most judicious manner, without any partiality, based upon my own actions. Very important. Okay, so tavat matrena paritushyate. Okay, so he must be contented, and when there is contentment, there's a tremendous happiness and peace that descends immediately. Associated with contentment is peace. There's no separation. So whatever has happened, Bhagavan's grace. So that is what we must understand, is what he says. Tataha, therefore, Tata, child, my dear child, Buddhaha Purushaha, the wise man, Ishwaragatim Vikshya, all these are really like my own actions coming back to me, my own results, right? The results of my own actions. Yavat Daiva Upasaditam, whatever Bhagavan decides to mete out. Bhagavan says, I know what to give, when to give, how to give, to whom to give. So if I have to take everything, all the reactions of all the actions I've done in all my previous births, I won't be able to withstand it. So Bhagavan knows. In his kindness, he measures how much can I take. Each one of us in life, you, me, everybody is always given experiences, challenges, or whatever you want to call it, difficulties, or whatever it may be, only to the extent I can bear it. This is the compassion of Bhagavan. There's not a single ounce more than what I can bear. It will not be meted out to me, depending upon my strength, my mental strength, so many other factors, my faith, etc., etc. Whatever the reason may be, Bhagavan only knows. I'm always given only what I can handle. Okay? So, Yavad Daivopasaditam Tavan Matrena Paritushyete. Number 30. Ata Matropadishtena Yogena Avarurutsasi Yat Prasadam Savai Pumsam Duraradhyo Mato Mama. Number 30. Ata Matropadishtena Yogena Avarurutsasi Yat Prasadam Savai Pumsam Duraradhyo Mato Mama. Atha, when it is like this, Matra, Padangal, Atha, Matra, Upadishtena, Yogena, Avarurutsasi, Yat Prasadam Saha Vai Pumsam, Duraradhyaha Mataha Mama. Atha. Then, when the matter is like this, Matra Upatishtena, having been instructed by mother, then Yogena, through the Dhyana Margam, by the Dhyana Margam, okay, Yogena, Yat Prasadam, whose grace, Avarurutsasi, that you want to obtain, you desire to obtain, Saha Vai, that person, he says, Duraradhyaha, okay, Dura Aradhyaha, very difficult to be pleased. No, it's not easy, Dura Aradhyaha, very difficult to please, very difficult to be properly worshipped. Mama Mataha, this is my opinion, he says. What he says, so many rishis and all that have been trying for thousands of years through the Dhyana Yogam. Not easy, he says. Okay, he's trying to naturally dent his determination. That we saw this earlier in our story. Okay. Atha Matra Upatishtena, when it is like this, having been instructed by mother, Yogena, through the Dhyana Yogam, this is what his mother told him, right? Yat Prasadam, by doing that, with whose blessing and whose grace, Avarurutsasi, that you desire to obtain, Sahavai, that person, in reality, Dura Aradhyaha, very difficult to be worshipped this way, very difficult. Mama Mataha, this is my opinion, he says, trying to discourage him. Number 31. Munayaha Padavim Yasya Nisangeduru Janmabihi Na Vidur Mragayantopi Tivra Yoga Samadhina. Why is it difficult? He's going to say. मुनयः पदवीं यस्य निस्सङ्गेनोरुजन्मभिः न विदुर्मृगयन्तोऽपि तीव्रयोगसमाधिना। मुनयः पदवीं यस्य निस्सङ्गेन उरुजन्मभिः न विदुः मृगयन्तः अपि तीव्रयोगसमाधिना. Why is it saying Dura Aradhyah? Explaining it here. Urujanmabhihi, in many births, Nissangena, completely giving up all attachments to the material world and focusing only on Bhagavan. Tivra Yoga Samadhina, with intense tapas. An intense tapas. Okay? And Mrgayantaha, seeking. We saw the word earlier several times. Mrgayantaha, seeking. Those seeking what? Seeking this Bhagavan. Munayaha api, those munigal, those rishigal, even they, through many births, through intense tapas, and completely focused only on Bhagavan, completely detached, not attached, not at all attached to the external world. They are searching for Him, seeking Him, not searching, but seeking Him. Even those munigal also, yasya padavim, whose status, whose proximity, whose abode, na viduhu, they do not know. It is so difficult. So, the implication is, you cannot know Bhagavan. This is my opinion. He's trying to tell him implicitly. Not easy. The Rishigal have been trying for thousands of years. Many births. They have not succeeded. Munayah padavim yasya nisangenor-janmabhihi na viduhu mrigayantopi tivrayoga samadhina. Number 32. Ato nivartata mesha nirbandhastava nishphalaha yatishyati bhavan kale shreyasam samupasthite. Ato nivartata mesha nirbandhastava nishphalaha yatishyati bhavan kale shreyasam samupasthite. Ataha nivartatam yesha nirbandhaha tava nishphalaha yatishyati bhavan kale shreyasam samupasthite. Ataha, therefore, even Munigal, they've been finding it so difficult. Therefore, ataha nivartatam, you return, go back. Tava yesha nirbandhaha, tava, your, yesha, this, nirbandhaha, obstinacy. Okay? We say pidivadam, right? Nirbandhaha. Nishphalaha, it is fruitless. It's not going to yield any fruit. Bhavan, you, shreyasam kale, when the right time comes, later, when the nalla kalam we say, when the right time comes, shreyasam kale samupasthite, the shreyasam kale, when the right time, good time, samupasthite, when it arrives, when it comes, yatishyati, you can try. So right now, therefore, you return, because your determination, your resolution, decision and obstinacy and all that is going to be fruitless. It's not going to yield results. Even the rishis have failed in this. So go back. So, but when the right time comes, then you come back and you can try again, is what he says. Ato nivartatam esha nirbandhaha tava nishphalaha yatishyati bhavan kale shreyasam samupasthite, he says. So, we will stop there today. Such an interesting discussion between Narada and Dhruva, how he tries to dissuade him, discourage him, telling him all the difficulties and the challenges are something that's impossible to do, especially for a small child like him. This all that. So that is what he's saying. So better return, okay, and come back later when the right time comes, is what he says. So we will continue with Bhagavan's Anugraham tomorrow, and today the time is still there, but we will take up the next 6 slokams tomorrow, because that is also Dhruva replies, and that will take us to the next 6 slokams, and then we will continue after that with Bhagavan's Anugraham. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतेः स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि. ओम तत्सत्. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम्. समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरिः ओम.